Most people think bonsai care is all about fancy shears and expensive kits, but honestly, you can get a lot done with just one clever piece of metal. This 2-in-1 tool from Fdit is a perfect example of why simpler is usually better. It is essentially a long, stainless steel rod that gives you a root rake on one end and a pair of precision tweezers on the other. When you are deep into a repotting session, the last thing you want is to be constantly swapping tools, dropping things, or cluttering up your workspace. Having both functions in one hand makes the whole process feel a lot more fluid. The stainless steel build is a smart choice here because, let's be real, you are working with damp soil and water constantly. It is not going to rust out on you after a few months, which is a relief. The length is about 24.5 centimeters, which feels just right. It is long enough to reach into deeper pots without your knuckles getting buried in the dirt, but it is not so long that it feels unwieldy or awkward to maneuver. What stands out is the finish. Everything is rounded off, so you are not going to accidentally poke yourself or bruise the delicate root systems you are trying to untangle. The grip has this nice, non-slip texture that actually works, even when your hands are a bit messy from the garden. It feels solid, not like some cheap piece of stamped tin that is going to bend the second you hit a stubborn root. Now, is it perfect? Well, almost. If you have really large, established trees with thick, woody roots, the rake end might feel a little light. It is definitely geared more toward fine-tuning, succulents, or younger bonsai, where you need a gentle touch rather than brute force. You might find yourself wishing for a bit more leverage if you are doing heavy-duty root pruning on a massive specimen. But for the vast majority of hobbyists, especially those just starting out or working with smaller indoor plants, it hits that sweet spot between utility and comfort. It is one of those tools that just disappears into your workflow because it does exactly what it is supposed to do without any fuss. It is not trying to be a multi-tool with 10 different attachments that you will never use. It is just a rake and a pair of tweezers, built well, and designed to make the tedious parts of plant care a little less of a chore. If you are tired of fumbling around with multiple implements while trying to keep a tree steady, this is a pretty solid way to simplify your kit. It is reliable, it is easy to clean, and it feels like it will be sitting on your workbench for a long time to come.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.